So you have won that $50 million lottery ticket, or you're a titan of industry and you want to live in Orange County. Where are you going to live? Let's find out. So we want to know, where is the 0.1% living if you are part of this population and you want to go where the most expensive homes are? We'll talk about it right here. Also, it's just fun to look at expensive homes.
Well, I did want to surprise you, right? But I mean, I shouldn't bring it up to everybody. But you know, I'm going to do it anyway. I have a Powerball ticket that I know is going to win. And so we're going to move in right next to these guys and rub elbows with the titans of industry.
So let me just kind of show you first where all of Orange County is, and then you can see the cluster. So I'm not doing it obviously perfect, but so this is basically Orange County right here, and then you can see the clusters are where you might expect.
I'm shocked. This map blows me away by where these properties are located.
Yeah, so you've got Newport Beach, you've got Laguna Beach, which have the majority, as we'll show you when we go to the actual results.
Dana Point's represented pretty good.
Dana Point is represented very good. Irvine is here, so it's got some of them. And these are homes that are 15 million and higher.
Yeah, so these are 111 homes that are basically either in escrow, available on the market, or have closed in the last 6 months.
That were 15 million or greater. So, and then, then you have one in San Clemente. And then, so, that's about what you'd think. Obviously, they cluster along the coast because this is the best weather that you'll ever see in the world. And also, you get beachfront here. Whereas, like in Huntington Beach, it's actually really hard to get beachfront. That's probably one of the main reasons why Newport is so much more expensive.
Well, yeah, and again, Huntington Beach is one of our unicorn cities in Orange County. Again, we've done a video about that. If you'd like to know more about it, we'll get that over to you.
Yeah, so then we can just go through the results. You probably don't know what these things mean, but so we're sorting it by city. This is Corona Del Mar. That's in the city of Newport Beach. This is Dana Point. This is Irvine right here. Laguna Beach is LB. Laguna Niguel right here. Newport Beach right here. I know that Corona Del Mar is part of Newport Beach, but it's in the MLS, they do it as different. And then you have Newport Coast, which is part of Newport Beach. Then you have one San Clemente and actually one San Juan Capistrano. So
there might be only one, but it's really packing a punch as far as what they're wanting for it.
Yeah, actually, do you want to check it out? Let's check it out. Okay, so Sean can explain it. Oh, they want 150 million.
Yeah,
wow.
so they're packing a punch in San Juan Capistrano. San Juan Capistrano is a city that is landlocked, so it does not, hit the Pacific Ocean. So this is a high number. Now, this is an incredibly high price.
Nothing in Orange County has ever sold for that high.
Yeah, and again, you will find this is not just unique to Orange County, anywhere in the world. When you have these really high prices, the chance of them selling for at that price is very slim to none if they sell at all, or they may take a massive haircut. Regardless, this house here is going to be 70,000 square feet, so it's a huge house.
Wait, is it an actual house or is it just a bunch of acreage?
No, this is a house.
Oh, it's a house?
Yeah, the estate. Yeah, so this, and also it's on a ton of acreage too. I think it's like 42 acres, if I'm not. Yeah, 42 acres, right? So this is just a huge trophy mansion, like mega mansion. 70,000 square feet is crazy.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
So before we continue, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Sean Dazan.
And I'm Courtney Dazan.
And we're licensed realtors here in the state of California. And if you're watching this channel, you might be thinking, wow, Sean, I love Orange County. I love the Pacific Ocean. I love the perfect weather. I can't wait to move in here now. The problem is I'm not local. I may be out of state. I may be even out of the country. So I don't know what to do. I totally get that. That's how we're going to reach out to us so we can have that conversation, find out specifically what you're looking for, like get really granular, right? And then basically be your boots on the ground. We can do searches of the properties and the neighborhoods as well. So that way, when you do come out here, your time is spent super efficiently. So what you want to do is you're going to give us a call or shoot us a text.
Yes, that number is a cell phone, so you can call us or text us, or you can use WhatsApp if you're outside the country.
150 million for it. So this is going to be just quite the compound. So basically that's San Juan Capistrano, what they're asking for. I think that is the highest asking price in Orange County currently. So, and again, what I always say to people is that I don't really care as much about the asking price. You could ask whatever you want to for a property. What matters to me is what's closed. So if we're actually looking at the closed sales, because that's where it's like where you actually have someone that you have a buyer, you had a taker for that property, right? So obviously the price points, like in the last 6 months, have dropped precipitously. Like, it's from that price point, right?
When you have these really high-end properties, they always throw out like a crazy price to start. So you're seeing all these downs. Like that's normal.
Yeah, this
right?
one's like an odd up,
Yeah.
but like that's pretty unusual. Usually, again, there's a price reduction, sometimes a very substantial one at that. So the highest close sale is 38 million, a far cry from.
Okay, so that was in Newport Coast. I mean, this is partly HGTV, right? You want to see what it looks like. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Go back to the view.
Well, there's another
look at that
one.
one. Nice.
Yeah, so you got the infinity pool looking out to the Pacific Ocean, so
Nice.
not too shabby. There's worse things in the world
Yeah.
than this. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and it's usually when they close, like they take the indoor out.
And this all that list. So this tells me actually this was probably already arranged off market anyway. This is more like input for compare. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like, the more you know. Input for comp purposes. So yeah, so that's the highest close sale for, obviously you have all these other ones that are listed way higher, but they haven't sold. Not that they're not worth it or whatever, but obviously finding that billionaire that wants to buy that one house is a little bit tricky. So that's what it is. But regardless, we've had closed sales in the 60 million range in Orange County before, just not in the last 6 months.
So is this by list price?
Yeah.
And then just to have a little fun, so we saw the Casa Grande one.
Yes.
So do you want to do the next highest list price, which is 66.5
how about
million?
Harbor Island? Let's just.
Oh, Harbor Island. Okay, we got to look at that. Even though it's the third highest.
So this is the Billionaire Island in Newport, right? So
you're going too fast. I want to see the. Ooh, look at all that. You see all the pretty.
The boat parade stuff. Yeah, this is hilarious though. Like it's definitely dated furniture as far as that goes. So got a dock. Again, to be harbor front with what's the lot size on this thing? I gotta see what's 1 second. So lot size is 17,000. That's not 0.4 acres. That's a pretty substantial lot size. But again, you literally have billionaires, not just one, but multiple billionaires living on this tiny island. When you say Harbor Island, like there's not that many homes, maybe 30, 40 homes, I think. It's not much.
Do you want to show on the map what Harbor Island is?
Sure.
So there's the map right there.
Yeah, so this is all these. So yeah, so like literally you can count the amount of homes on this, right? So there's not very many. I think 30 was being generous actually. So this is just, obviously we look at like a satellite photo. Let's do that. Yeah, so these are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't actually drive into here. There's actually a gate that says no, you're not allowed to come in, basically. Harbor Island has a private entrance where obviously you just can't just be. You have to be one of the people that own in that island or one of their guests at least to be able to go through.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, so that's Harbor Island for you. And then another one that was another one, Newport Coast. Newport Coast you're going to find as a common theme. Newport Coast is one of the most expensive zip codes in the entire country, if not the world.
Yeah, so here, let's just show people what Newport Coast is compared to Newport Beach. I mean, Newport Coast is in Newport Beach, but it's a different part of Newport Beach. So this is Newport Coast. It's part of Newport Beach. So it's a bunch of gated communities, pretty much all gated communities, and they're all on the cliffs with these insane views. Whereas in other parts of Newport Beach, you're getting, homes that have beachfront, as well as homes that have, that are on the cliffs as well.
Or harborfront.
And then, Newport Coast, it's newer, right? It's a newer part of Newport Beach.
Exactly. So yeah, so basically, obviously, beautiful house, of course. Yeah.
Oh, you can look at that. Look at that.
Looks pretty nice.
Yeah,
looks
nice.
Pretty nice.
I like it.
Very clean.
Yeah. So that's nice.
Yeah. So I mean, your money does go a certain way. And price per square foot's a little on the high side at $6,000 a square foot, but we all have our needs. And so yeah, this seems and they actually raised the price apparently. They thought 60 whatever it was too low. Actually, scroll down. Let's see. It was originally listed at 55 million, and they're like, no, I'm not just giving it away.
Yeah.
I have to get what it's worth,
yeah.
Or it's not worth it for me to sell, and I need a good $66.5 million for it.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, so basically, and so as we see this clustering, as you see, and you're going, oh wow, Irvine's on that list. What's going on there? So you have to know that this one community of Irvine called Shady Canyon is very luxurious and very just highly sought after. Big homes. Big lots, you have like mansion, estates here.
Yeah, so this is one of the homes in Shady Canyon. Yeah, so some of them are gated within a gate, right?
Yeah, so Shady Canyon is gated itself, which seems unnecessary, like overkill. But then, you know what? You just can't have one gate. If you're gonna go for, you either go 2 gates or you go home. Basically, is what I say.
Yeah.
So basically, yes, you have some of these areas that have multiple gates to get into that little pocket neighborhood, and this very well could be could be one of those. But yes, you're getting good sized houses, big lots. Some of these have ocean views. Actually, we could see if this one has an ocean view.
I don't think it does. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What are you expecting for $16 million? I mean, you gotta, you have to have certain standards, and
for sure. Yeah.
So 16.8.
So 16.8.
And
so back to the map. Or?
Yeah. And then so Shady Canyon, there's a few of them that's in that pocket. So that's like your most expensive part of Irvine.
This is $45 million.
Of course.
Is that okay?
That's Shady.
Shady Canyon. Okay, we got to look at this one.
So that's 17,000 square feet on over an acre.
Nice, I like it.
It's very, yeah. Wow. It looks very like rustic, like very
like an
weathered.
Italian village.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, like, that's interesting. Wow, it's like medieval. It's got like medieval. Wow, it's very medieval. It literally looks like you're in the middle of Tuscany or something.
Yeah, like a restored, like a ruin or something like that. But this restored ruin costs $45 million.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
It wouldn't surprise me they actually import stuff from Tuscany, to be honest. Like obviously, if you're asking for that kind of money, you're expecting something. It's got a bell tower in there.
Wow.
So not messing around.
What's that?
And that's 22. So basically, this is Shady Canyon, right? And then Newport Beach obviously has the lion's share of overall between Newport, Corona Del Mar, and Newport Coast. That's where you get the lion's share of these homes that are these just ultra expensive. But not to be outdone, Laguna Beach is not going to mess around either. They have some really amazing homes there because obviously you're a coastal city, of course. Beautiful beaches. Also, a lot of these homes are actually on these cliffs that have just spectacular views. Yeah,
so this is Laguna Beach.
That looks very plain, actually, for $15 million plus. But I guess again, look, it's got wood paneling. Look at that. This is See,
that's just because of the location.
Just letting you know, like this is not about the improvement to the property. This is the land. The land is extremely valuable.
Yeah. Is this an Emerald Bay? Oh yeah. So this is in Emerald Bay, so I don't know if you wanted to mention.
People love them some Emerald Bay.
They do.
It's just it's a beautiful community. It straddles both sides of Pacific Coast Highway, and
that's Pacific Coast Highway right there.
Exactly. Yeah. People just Emerald Bay is a beautiful area. So and then obviously Dana Point so Dana Point house has got again ocean frontage, that kind of stuff. So.
You may be seeing a theme here. Other than Irvine, all of these are ocean-related properties.
That San Juan Capistrano one is.
Oh yeah, that's San Juan Capistrano. Yeah.
That's in Laguna Niguel, but they're super close.
Laguna Niguel is close. I bet you that Laguna Niguel one has ocean views.
Yeah. It's related to the ocean somehow, somewhere.
Yeah.
For some reason.
For sure. Okay, so here's the Laguna Niguel one. Let's click on this one. So. Let's see. I'm not seeing an ocean view.
We might see it. Like, I would be surprised if it didn't. But, you never know.
I don't think it does. No, it doesn't look like it.
I think I see a little bit right there.
Oh, there's a tiny sliver right there,
Yeah, so you got some view.
Yeah, okay.
13,500 square feet. Yeah, so it's just one of those. Yeah, Bear Brand Ranch is where this is located. It's just one of those that, that is a really, obviously, very pricey, very highly sought after area, for sure.
Yeah, and then just,
And San Clemente in general doesn't have these
mega ones?
It's really clustered, I would say, in Dana Point, Laguna Beach and Newport Beach. That's really where you see the massive clustering.
Yeah.
San Clemente, of course you'll get these ones that come up every so often that are not there.
Wow, look at that huge estate.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is nice. It's like one of the first exits in Orange County, period. Yeah, oh wow. That's like right on the that is nice.
That is nice. Wow.
And so they want a cool $55 million for this one. But it looks like this is your dollar definitely stretches further in San Clemente than it does in Newport.
I like this one. I wouldn't be mad about living here.
Okay. Well, when that Powerball ticket comes in, we'll strongly consider this one, I guess. And remember, we are licensed realtors here in the state of California. So as much as we love making these videos, what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call or shoot us a text.
Yes, that number is a cell phone, so you can call us or text us, or you can use WhatsApp if you're outside the country.